Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm interrupting Vlogmas to bring you my November favorites. I'm trying my best to really stick to vlogging for Vlogmas. If I missed a couple of days, it's totally okay, like I came to terms with it. But I did want to get out a regular video because I don't want my vlogs to get like repetitive, and I honestly love talking about products, and favorites videos are my absolute favorites. I do want to squeeze in a fall favorites even though it feels like winter here, like it's literally snowing outside right now, but I do want to do a fall favorites, and then I am doing a best of beauty 2019 video. I know you guys are excited about that because I got a couple of messages asking if I'm doing it, and I am going to be doing it. Those are my favorite videos to watch too because it's like the best of the best. The first product I actually mentioned, I believe it was Vlogmas Day 2, so this is kind of cheating, but I wanted to mention it because a lot of you guys asked me my thoughts on this and if it worked for me. So this is the Lawless, the little one palette, and I picked it up at Sephora. So the brand is really all about clean ingredients, natural, organic ingredients. But I feel like it's one of those clean beauty brands that is also targeting the glam person, because some clean beauty brands are giving you, you know, like cheek stains and like very natural makeup, where if you know me, you know I am not into the natural makeup. I like full beat, I like the glam. So yeah, catering to us with allergies, but also still giving us what we want. I mean, you have your essentials, white, black, which are both matte, which I love. You have two shimmers, one's a gold and one's more of like a bronzy, and then you have some really beautiful warm shades at the bottom, a more neutral brown and a deeper like cocoa brown. And honestly, this is like the perfect traveling palette. This is all that I have on my eyes today, and I'm so excited that this has not been irritating me. I tend to get allergic reactions to burgundy, so I was like, you know what, let me get the bigger palette and try a burgundy. I did have a little bit of swelling underneath my eye. It could have been something else, I'm not too sure. It could have just been like regular allergies, but I'm gonna play with that one a little more. But this one for sure doesn't give me allergies, and that makes me so happy, and my eyes are grateful and thankful. You guys know my lash struggle. The lash struggle is so real. So basically, I'm allergic to formaldehyde. A lot of people are. I'm always on the hunt for lashes that have a clear band, that don't have a thick band. I miss using Lily lashes so much because they change your eye and they really shape your eye, but unfortunately I just can't use those anymore. Huda Beauty, Lily lashes, I just can't use like almost any lash brands anymore because the actual band is formulated with that formaldehyde. So forget the glue, because the glue that I use is fine. The Duo white and green one, you guys know, I've raved about it, I've talked about it. It's not even the glue anymore, it's the glue in the lashes. So I say all of that to say that I finally found a lash that's full but has an invisible band. So I can use Ardell lashes, the invisible band ones, like, you know, the wispies. But let's be real, I like the drama. Even Salon Perfect lashes I can get away with, again, with that invisible band, but I have to usually stack two lashes, and it's just kind of a hassle, and it's still not giving me the drama that I like. So Alamar Cosmetics launched their lashes, and I am obsessed because I do not get any reactions. The style that I'm wearing today is Rebelde. I actually have them on top of my lash extensions because I'm extra. I did order a glue that's formulated for sensitive eyes, as well as under eye patches for sensitive eyes. So I am your guinea pig. I am on the hunt for us who deal with all of these crazy allergies. And more people are developing these allergies because these companies are not giving one, you know what, about our safety and about what we're putting on our faces. They just care about that dollar sign, and honestly, it's so triggering, it's so annoying, it's actually disgusting that they're putting carcinogens and like formaldehyde. Like, really? These companies are getting worse and worse with their ingredients, and honestly, it's pretty frustrating, and I'm gonna be the one to like stand up for us, because truly having all of these sensitivities and allergies, it's just not normal. Like, back in the day, we didn't have that. I get a ton of comments saying, why don't you do tutorials? All I want from you is tutorials. It's not that I don't want to do tutorials, guys. It's literally that I'm limited to a certain color, and I'm limited to a certain brand. Like, you guys don't want to see the same color and same brand over and over again. So that's why I haven't been doing like cool colors or tutorials. It's because I literally risk my eyes. Like, I blow up, I end up in the hospital. I have to use like hydrocortisone, which is horrible, on my eyes, like a steroid cream, and I'm living on Benadryl. Like, that's not a way to live. So I've been keeping it cool and just doing my neutral colors on the eyes to keep my eyes kind of at bay. This style is not super long, but they're full, so I really like that because it gives my eye a different shape. I love playing with different lashes because it truly does change your face and your eye shape. And the packaging is super cute. They're very well made. When I take the lashes out of the box, you don't have the shedding hairs. They bend really easily, so they form to your eye perfectly. Like, they're just really well made lashes. So Gabby, you killed these, and thank you for creating those. So this next product I'm not sure if this is breaking me out, and I'm praying that it's not. This is the Beauty Bakerie Flower Setting Powder in yellow. And during the Sephora sale, I posted my favorite powders, and my girl Twiggy DM'd me saying, girl, you gotta try the Huda Beauty powder, and you have to try the Beauty Bakerie powder. And I'm like, well, I can't use the Huda because it has so much fragrance. That definitely irritates me and gives me contact dermatitis. This does have fragrance, so I'm hoping and praying that this is not what was breaking me out, because in Florida, I was breaking out a ton. It could have just been the change of weather, the water, I don't know, but I was using this, so I'm like, I hope it's not this. But I'm continuing to use it, and I'm going to rule out if it is or not, because this will leave you so flawless. I have it on all over. I used it to kind of like bake my entire face, and I am obsessed with it. Under my eyes, I use the Anastasia powder. I'm still trying that out. I used the, I think it's vanilla shade, but I really love how matte this leaves your skin, and this one does have a yellowish tint, and I really like that. You can get this at Ulta now, which is really convenient, and they have a ton of shades, lighter shades, deeper shades. They have a bunch, but of course, you know me, I love me a good yellow undertone. So I've been sticking to my Lawless palette, my Milk Cosmetics Dark Matter stack, the Natasha did on a Vive palette. So like I stick to my mattes, but when I want to add a little pizzazz to my look, I've been loving the Kaja Beauty bento boxes. This one is in Toasted Caramel. This one has a deep bronze shade, like a medium bronze, and then this light gold. Beautiful as toppers or on their own, just with the matte and the crease. I just love these. They're so cute and small, and these are awesome for your kit too, because they don't take up a lot of space, and you get 3 shades, which I love. Next up is a brush that honestly I've never heard anyone talk about, and I don't know what I was doing without this brush in my collection. This is the MAC 240S brush. So it's like a tapered brush, and I know Morphe makes one like this, and Sephora, like there's a bunch of brands that make this kind of brush, even Sigma, but there's something so special about the way this one is cut. I feel like it gets right on top of your cheekbone perfectly. Also on your nose, it's just like the perfect shape, and it's soft, so it's not scratchy, so it's not like disrupting your makeup. I actually like messed up the side of my highlight today because I sprayed myself pretty heavily with my Fresh Spray, and then I went instantly with the brush, and I kind of like moved things around. But I wish I would have really took my time with highlighting today so I can show you the precision that it gives you. But I'm telling you guys, this is the only brush that I've been reaching for to highlight. As far as lippies go, really nothing has changed. Same old, same old. I threw in a red lip here and there, but you know me, sticking to my nudes. I'm back on my Marc Jacobs Pretty Thing Wave. This is what I have on right now, and I neglect products for a minute, and I'm like, why did I ever neglect you? But it's hard to use all of your stuff at once. I feel like once you discover one new product, you just keep on. You're like a repeat offender. You use that every single day. Like that's how I was about my Patrick Ta. That's how I am about my Fenty. That's how I was about this lip gloss. But sometimes then I just like put it down for like a minute, and then I go back to it, and I'm like, I love you, and why did I stop using you? So this is again Marc Jacobs Pretty Thing. I mean, I've raved about it so much, but pretty much it's just a reminder to you, because I've raved about this, and you probably own this, to use your Marc Jacobs Pretty Thing, especially now in the wintertime, because it has a nice like minty scent slash taste, which is really nice, I feel like, for the winter, because it just feels cool and refreshing. And especially because if you have like chapped lips right now, this one is like moisturizing, not sticky, not thick, but a little bit thicker than like the Patrick Ta. So I don't know, it just gives me like a little bit of comfort on my lips. Like it feels like I have like a heavy amount of lip balm on, so I love that, and I've just been using that a lot. And then I just wanted to shout out these little mini Fenties. These are so cute. This one is Confetti. This is like a clear like frosty lip gloss, but it does have an iridescent like purpley tint to it. It has some like blue, but you honestly can't see the purple too much unless like you move around, but it gives you like this incredible shine. And I love these little minis for my purse for going out, and this one I'm pretty much all done with. I wish Fenty just sold these separately, like that would be awesome. This one is Sweet Mouth. These come with like sets, which kind of sucks, but I mean honestly you can't go wrong with anything Fenty because they're all bomb products. This one has more of like a peachy pink undertone, and I love my gloss bombs, but like this just brought it to the next level of cuteness. Next up, let's talk about some perfumes. First up, we have Marc Jacobs Daisy. I did a campaign with Sephora for this perfume, and I used to use this like back in the day, like in high school. My best friend Katrina, she's always been into fragrance. She would always get me the daisies. I had like a whole collection of them, like all of the different colors, but this is like the classic one, and I brought this with me to Puerto Rico. And you guys know that I associate perfumes with memories, just like all the feels, you know. It just reminds me of like all the nights out and just like the good times that that I had. Let me tell you how it smells, because I'm over here just describing how it makes me feel, but it just smells classic. Honestly, my mom, when I was telling her like my description of the scent, I said it smelled classic but sexy, and she's like, that doesn't make sense. It's floral because it has that white violet note. It's still fresh because it has that wild berry note, and it just feels like soft, sensual, floral, and just very like classic to me. So Marc Jacobs Daisy, you can't go wrong. I actually got a ton of messages from you guys saying that you guys love Marc Jacobs Daisy and to try out their newer Marc Jacobs Daisy. I think it's Daisy Love. But the second perfume that I want to mention that I've been reaching for a lot is this Chanel Chance Vive. Don't get this twisted or confused with the other Chance, which is the tender one. This one has the peachy color, not the pinky color. So the words are in pink, but the actual liquid of the perfume is like a peachy color. This has grapefruit, blood orange, jasmine, and cedar. Sephora classifies this as a fresh citrus and fruity scent. This smells so delicious. Like, I want to eat myself up when I spray this. I definitely now smell the fruitiness to it, but it's a sexy, fruity, yummy, I want to like lick you fruity. I get so many compliments on both of these fragrances, honestly. This one reminds me, I always say this, of my Colombian aunt who lives in Queens. I actually got put onto this by her because she was wearing it, and I'm like, wait, you gotta tell me what you're wearing. She was like, oh, it's Chance. I'm like, wait, I have Chance. Like, the pink Chance, that just smells so generic to me. No, it's this one, the peachy one. So yummy. You definitely have to check it out if you've never smelled that. Quickly, I wanted to mention 2 home products. This first one is the Mrs.Meyers Clean Day Multi-Surface Everyday Cleaner in the Snowdrop scent. It says it's a citrusy floral, which I like. I don't like citrus, but I will do a citrusy floral. To me, this smells fresh, but it also smells like it's a perfume. It isn't as strong as like your typical household cleaner because it's more on the natural side. I find that this works best with a microfiber cloth as opposed to a paper towel, but I just really love the scent, honestly. I just find myself cleaning countertops with that just so I can smell it. So I really like that. It's a limited edition scent, so definitely pick it up at Target. I already have a backup, you already know that. That one and the Mum scent are my favorites from the Mrs.Meyers collection. And then this is an actual linen and room spray. If you watched my Vlogmas, then you saw that I picked up another scent from this Caldrea linen and room spray line, and I hated it. That basil scent was not it, honey, but this one is so good. So this I get from Grove Collaborative. I will leave a link down below. If you use my link for Grove, you get a bunch of free items. Like, I remember when I first placed my order, I used somebody's link and I got a bunch of free cleaning products and like a sponge and like a bunch of other things. I think it was like 5 or 6 items, but I find that their prices are reasonable, and if you order a certain amount, it's free shipping. This is the Rosewater Driftwood, and this smells like a soft bed of roses in like the cleanest way. I spray this everywhere, like on my bed, in my entryway, in the kitchen. I wish they had like an all-purpose cleaner with the scent, or like candles or something else, because I'm telling you guys, I'm addicted to this rose scent. It truly does like soften the room, and it just makes you just relax a little bit. So definitely check this one out. The other one that I have that I love, it's a yellow bottle, so I do like that one, but this one has got to be my favorite. So now we're gonna move on to the music favorites. I literally have 2 moods when it comes to music. Super lovey-dovey or like depressing, heartbroken music, or like super turn, like let's go out music. But let's go ahead and get into it. Summer Walker though, her whole album, and Sabrina Claudio, you could just shuffle their 2 albums and I'll be good, okay? I'll be good.
We got London on the track.
Baby, I'm talking crazy. My heart, my body. But you got me going crazy. Did I ever ask you to take me to go shopping in Perry or go? So won't you say my name, say my name? When you talking, back that shit up. And you acting kinda shady, wait, they calling me baby.
You will always be my baby. You be my baby, yeah.
Times a week, and you never wanna clean up. And you talk to me like shit.
Tell me that you been hurting. I could put navigators on you on purpose. We can go half on my baby on purpose. And then it's
Temporary. Me or you. I say, babe, gonna do. And you say, well, have a cake and eat it too. The problem with you is that you don't let a dream about. It took a minute, but I figured it out. You should be ashamed. No se está el fin. La verdad es que yo te amo. La mejor
Eres fresca. Quiere que le dé. Me mueve esa chapa, le puse un 7-3. Con la ganga, dime que. Por eso es que yo ando con mi ganga. AP, Rose, my neck, Rose. Yeah, fue difícil, pero lo logramos ya. Hey, estás en una chat. Hey, Si estás, yo quiero saber si tú estás. Nadie te está entrando y la puerta está abierta.
Esa nena cuando baila me vuelve loco y yo pago ese show.
Hola, no sé si te acuerdas de mí.
So that completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.